When you have some code in assembly, so like I do right here, I can look at it and I might want to assemble it and test it out and make modifications and reassemble it. It's easiest to do that when you have a Makefile. So a Makefile is a file that allows you to list some commands to build or do other testing. So I'm going to use an editor to make a Makefile. The Makefile must be called Makefile with a capital M in the front. All right. Now, my code, you can have variables and everything like that, but we want to start with some basic Makefiles. So the first label here, hello, is what I want to generate. I want to generate hello, and it requires hello.o. So I do the label, colon, all the files that are required. And then in order to build it, you press tab, and you tell it what command generates it. So in order to create the hello from the hello.o, I need to use the ld command, hello.o, o minus o, the output is a hello. All right. Next, if I want to generate the hello.o file, I need to use the hello.asm file. So hello.o is generated by hello.asm. In order to do that, I use NASM minus F. It's an ELF64. I use the hello.asm as the input, and the output is the hello.o. All right. I can have other options in here as well. Maybe I want to test, so do test. Well, it doesn't really require anything other than to make sure the hello is generated. And all I want to do is just run /hello. That's fine. Pretty easy. And then I like to do a little cleanup thing. So do clean. And it doesn't need to generate anything. You can just delete stuff. So you can do a remove. I'll do a minus F for force hello and hello.o. All right. So once this runs, the very first one that runs will be hello, and that looks for the hello.o. It won't find it, so it will generate the hello.o using this command right here. Once this is done, then it will run this command right here. And if I do test, it will run this one first, which means it has to generate the hello, and which means it has to generate the hello.o. And then when those are all done, it will run this command right here. So I can save this, and let's go ahead and do some testing. So I can leave my directory right now. I can see there is a hello.asm and a Makefile. So if I type in make without any options, it will do the hello. Right there, it generates hello. If I want to test it, I can do /hello like that. I can type in make clean. It will remove the files. If I type in, and take a look again right here, if I type in make space something like test, what it'll do is it will create the hello command and then run it. So you can see it's all there in one thing. All right, well, what if I make some changes? I decide I want to change hello world to something else. So I do an editor right there on my hello.asm. What if I decide I really like it with hello and a comma right here? Well, all the code should work just fine, but now this isn't assembled. So I go ahead and assemble it. The way I assemble it is I type in make. Now what will happen is it will notice that this hello.asm file, take a look, hello.asm is actually newer. Let's look at the date stamp. It's newer than the hello.o. So it will generate a new hello.o, and you'll notice that hello is newer than the hello.o when it's generated, and so we'll generate a new one there. So if we do make, you can see it generates a new one. If I run make again, it says everything's up to date. All of the timestamps are in order. We're good to go. So you make test, do that, or I can just run hello directly. All right. So there you go. That's how you do a Makefile.